Satnam, dear friends, today we are going to be working with meditation, bowing the infinite, and we are going to do today some nice warm-up to treat ourselves great in case if we travel, in case if we like new impressions. And in order for us to process these beautiful impressions during our trips with quality, we have to take time, meditate, and be at peace within ourselves. And meditation we are going to be doing today is meditation series for humility. Humility is when we are at peace, and we are at peace with the world. We are at peace with realities of other people. We are at peace with the world. We are at peace with what's going on. And we do not create any problems to other people around, our entities around, other worlds around, realities of other people around, because we are at peace within ourselves, and it also transforms to the peace outside. So it's a great quality to possess, it's a great feeling to have within ourselves, the humility. And we often try to show ourselves off, we often are in some kind of anxiety and fears, whatever, but to be in humility within ourselves, to be with God within, to be with peace within, it's a very powerful state to be in. And many meditations bring us to this state, we know that. And also many dynamic meditations. Yoga is a form of dynamic meditation. Anything can be a form of dynamic meditation, depends on our attitude, depends on our state of consciousness. Traveling can be part of meditation, can be a meditation. Sports can be meditation. We can do some computer work, we can do some reading, it can be meditation. Prayer is a form of meditation. The lifestyle of person can be meditation, meditative lifestyle. Just because we have this attitude, we have this peace within, we have this higher states of consciousness which bring us to perception of reality on this level, on this meditative level. And it's really great. And also we are going to do some yoga today in order for us to get rid of any kind of fears, any kind of anxiety, any kind of something which is inside of us and which doesn't make us be in peace, at peace within ourselves. And when we do some strenuous complex of yoga or some strenuous warm-up, it's really good for us to process, to proceed with some quality meditation. Why? Because during meditation we don't have to deal with this anxiety within us. When we have anxiety within us, we cannot sit still, we cannot concentrate on mantra, sometimes we cannot even concentrate on breathing. We're just sitting and moving and trying to resolve certain things within ourselves, and we don't have a quality meditation. Instead of meditation, we deal with our own anxiety within. So when we do strenuous complex, so we do some strenuous warm-up, we get rid of this stuff, whatever causes us to be at unease during the stillness of meditation. So we get rid of something that bothers us via powerful pranayama, via powerful exercises, and then when we meditate, we have quality meditation, and this is great. Quality, still, meditative state. It's very important to do some strenuous exercise before. We're going to concentrate today on breath of fire. We're going to do strenuous warm-up with breath of fire. So when we sit in stillness, our consciousness is in stillness, our mind is in stillness, our body can hold the stillness of the posture, and it's very important. So let's do our warm-up today. We're going to concentrate on breath of fire through the mouth. It's a powerful breath of fire. It deals with our unreleased emotions, unreleased energy, unprocessed emotions, unprocessed energy from unprocessed thoughts, from our subconscious. Subconscious collects images, subconscious collects impressions. We dissolve these impressions, we digest these impressions when we have time, when we get energy. This energy is our life energy. It's like food. We eat food and we digest it, and it's good for us. It gives us life energy, vitality. When we eat fast, when we don't take time to take food at peace, we rush all the time, or we eat some food which is not good for us. We do not digest it properly, and we have problems with our body, we have problems with our energy. We can even get ill, we can get sick from improper digestion of food. The same thing when we cannot digest our impressions properly, when we have too much going on, too much activity we have going on. For example, too much activity, good stuff, like for example we travel, we have so many things going on and we want to process these things really fast, but we cannot, because too much of good things, too much good food, too much of new, I don't know, impressions from the outside, many new people, situations, and it's too much for us. We don't take time to process all the good stuff. I'm not talking about even bad stuff, so to say, like sad situations, fearful situations. These are also impressions. These energies come to us as impressions, not very fun impressions, I would say, right? Because we may feel sad, we may feel anxiety from certain things, from certain news, right? We can get pain, whatever, right? So we have to process these impressions as well in order for us to get life energy. But we need to process these impressions at peace. We need to take time for this. So sometimes people travel, people see different beautiful new locations, and they say, you know what, for me it's too much good food, too much great people, too much great impressions. I need to be by myself. I just want to walk by myself, be by myself, read a book. I want to collect in my own head what I've seen, what I have experienced, and I want to just process it, and I need time. So sometimes people take time for themselves just to process all the good stuff, all the stuff which comes for them, in order to make these impressions, the energy, life energies, to sort it out, all the impressions in their head, in their subconscious mind. So yoga helps so much to process, to digest these impressions, great impressions, good impressions, and sad impressions, impressions connected with fear, with pain, with anxiety. We need to process these things too, and we need time to process this. So when we do lots of pranayama and powerful pranayama, especially if we do pranayama with moving exercises, with dynamic exercises, it helps us a lot to move energy within us and to start activating our inner vitality. And inner vitality is gonna Kundalini, right? Kundalini is rising. It is helping us to process our subconscious mind, to process the impressions from our subconscious mind and make these impressions into quality food for us, food for soul, food as prana, as life energy, which can propel us forward in our evolution. So we need to take time to process this. Yoga helps so much. Yoga accelerates our movement forward of our evolution. It helps us to process these impressions into food, into live food, okay? I'm not even talking about the digestion of actual food, of like veggies and fruits and whatnot. I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about, you know, real food, so to say. I'm talking about the fine food processing. So yoga helps so much. And we are going to be doing today powerful warm-up, so we can much faster start processing all the impressions, including food impressions, right, in our life. So it's great, and it's going to really help us to feel good about ourselves, okay? So let's do it. Especially it helps us in travels. We are going to be doing a lot of exercise today for solar plexus with powerful pranayama. It's going to help us to sort it out, energies which were suppressed from our suppressed emotions, when we did not express ourselves fully, when we could not express ourselves fully, when we could not express our emotions, when we could not express ourselves. It is stored, as yogis say, In us, all the suppressed energies from these emotional things, they are stored in level of the solar plexus. On the level of the solar plexus, all these energies are weighting us down. So we need to release these energies. We don't have to cry or laugh or get angry in order for us to process these suppressed emotions. We can just do powerful pranayama. We're going to do powerful pranayama, breath of fire, for example, through open mouth or shaped mouth, and we're going to do different exercises for solar plexus to release this stuff, so we are able to enjoy more life. We're able to feel all the juice of life, live moment to moment without any reservations and without looking back and without having to give our energy to our fears, our anxiety, and our suppressed moods. Okay, so let's start our lesson today. We're going to begin with Oi Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the primal wisdom within myself. And inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale to begin. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the locks, and exhale. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. All right, very nice. So now we can start our warm-up. We're going to have strenuous warm-up today. And we are going to begin with upper body, with upper chakras. We're going to concentrate today on Manipura chakra, on Anahata chakra, and on Ajna chakra. We're going to start with upper triangular warm-up, and then we're going to move slowly to the lower triangular warm-up. And mostly all the exercises are going to be with breath of fire, and the exercises are going to be with strenuous, powerful breath. Very powerful breath through the mouth or shaped mouth, okay? So we're releasing stuff which may stop us, which may prevent us of expressing ourselves fully. We're going to raise our energy, Kundalini energy, and all the blockages from the past are going to be dissolving via the Kundalini rising, okay? So let's begin. We're going to start with pranayama, and we're going to move our hands in this fashion. We're going to interlace our fingers on the level of the heart center. We're going to move them on the level of Ajna chakra and then back on the level of Anahata chakra. We're going to inhale through the mouth. Our hands go up, and then exhale, hands go down. Inhale up, exhale down. It's almost like breath of fire. It's very powerful breath. Okay? And we're going to do this for 3 minutes. It's going to help us to open up this central channel and move all the potential blockages from solar plexus. Okay? And move and dissolve them. Move via breath. Open up the space. Okay? So let's begin. I put timer for 3 minutes. We inhale Sat and exhale Nam. We can begin. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the locks, and exhale. Very nice. Now we're gonna keep our fingers in this fashion, being interlaced. Thumbs are not going to be crossing each other. Thumbs are going to be going like this along each other in this mudra, and we are going to be doing this movement, the hammer movement. So up and down, and we are going to be moving up 60-degree angle, and then we are going to be moving down our arms also 60-degree angle, and we're going to work with breath of fire. So we're going to breathe through O-shaped mouth, and we're going to concentrate on releasing also some energy from the level of solar plexus from here. So our possible blocked emotions are going to be released, and we don't have to experience them. We'll just do the powerful pranayama, and all this stuff which has been stuck up on this area of consciousness, on this chakra, is going to be taken care of, dissolved. Okay, so let's begin. I put timer for 5 minutes. We're going to work for 5 minutes. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the logs, and exhale. Very nice, very, very nice. Don't forget that during the exercise we had to keep our chin tucked in towards the chest. The neck lock was very important so the energy could rise to the head centers freely, okay? So next exercise we do in this fashion. We are going to be hitting our rib cage, okay? Sadness is located, so to say, in the area of our lungs, okay? So we're going to release all the sadness or energy which is associated with suppressed emotions. And when emotions are suppressed a lot, it comes out as lack of energy, lack of vitality, sadness, okay? And we're gonna kick ourselves on our rib cage, okay? The lungs are underneath the rib cage right here. So we're gonna really hit ourselves strongly, and we're gonna breathe oar-shaped now. Inhale, our arms go up, and exhale, we hit ourselves in the rib cage. So we'll be happy and free and content, and we're gonna release a lot of energy, okay? And we can begin. We can inhale sat and exhale now. We're gonna go for 5 minutes. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the locks, hold it, consolidate the energy, and exhale. Very nice. Now we're gonna place our thumbs inside our fist, just like this, and we're gonna do this movement. Our arms go up, inhale through the mouth, O-shaped mouth, and exhale when our arms go down. Like a choo-choo train. You try to keep your fist somewhere inside of the armpit. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the locks, and exhale. Very nice. The left hand goes on top of the heart center, the right one is on top of the left one. We're going to do torso twist, and we're going to do torso twist with breath of fire through O-shaped mouth. And our head moves with our torso, okay? We're going to go for 3 minutes. And this is going to be the last exercise for our upper body warm-up. Inhale, center. Hold the breath, pull the locks, consolidate the energy. And exhale. Relax, feel the energy circulating in you. Concentrate on sensing maybe some vital force inside you. At least in the upper triangular, for sure. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. We're going to move to our lower body warm-up. We're going to do it with very powerful breath. We're going to do it with breath of fire through O-shaped mouth for release of the energies which can be stored in us from unprocessed emotion, unresolved issues, unprocessed impressions. We're going to work with area of solar plexus. Mainly we're going to work with area of solar plexus, this area.